Guess what, babies? It's time for me to do a little dungeon. It's time for me to do a little dungeon. We're gonna be, what's her name, Connie? No. Connie with the new gun with a new suit. She's gonna wear her new clothes and go shoot. I'm not streaming this, so don't expect people to pop in. Which, you know, be kind of silly to expect people to pop in, even if I was streaming this. You know what I'm saying. So I got Moses his Christmas gift, and I delivered it to him today. It is a Elgato collapsible green screen. He's been getting a little bit more into streaming, and it's pretty cool. I don't think that it works as... I don't think that he yet has it figured out how the green screen elements of it are going to work, but it is kind of neat because he's got his VR. I actually played a little bit of a game called Until You Fall, which is a roguelite sword combat game. That was actually pretty fucking neat. You block with different weapons based on the direction, kind of in a Skyward Sword style, and then you also attack directionally. It's not as like, so it's a little simplified, like why you're attacking in different directions or whatever. It's not as like big and more like in Skyward Sword, which is like the example I kept leaning back to, Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. You know, you kind of saw it in the way that an enemy was holding his shield, or the way that his armor opened up, or whatever, which direction you had to go. This one, it's just it's a graphic that flashes on the screen, which it's actually kind of, I know it sounds like what you would want is something that's more intuitive and naturalistic, but it's kind of, it makes sense that it's the way that it is, because it's quick and it's obvious. It also has like physical dodging, where you have to move your entire body in a certain direction, or I guess probably just the VR headset. But it feels like there was this old game in arcades a long time ago where you played as like a cop or something. It was like a shooter game, but it had sensors, and it detected your movement somehow. I think it like, I don't know, it captured some sort of infrared image of your body or something like that, and from that deduced where you were standing when you were bending. And the game was fucking fun. I played it all the time when I went to the arcade in my my local mall back in the day. It was really neat to, like, you know, you had to move out of the line of fire, kind of like a Time Crisis, I think, or Time Cops or something. I think it's called Time Crisis, not Time Cops. But in Time Crisis, you also had to like physically engage in something in order to dodge, but that was just like you stepped on a pedal, I think, to fire. You pulled out of being stepped on the pedal in order to do the other thing. Like, you stepped on the pedal to actually engage, and most of the time you were kind of like loosely active. No. Most of the, I think it was weird. Like, you stepped on the pedal to fire, and you released your foot from the pedal to hide. So your default position was cowering, which I think, now that I think about it, it actually probably led to a lot of the kind of glommed on, gluey style cover shooters that Gears of War was a big part of, the Uncharted franchise was a part of, like a lot of these games where the whole point is just spending a whole big chunk of your time hidden behind cover. Not being much of a tough guy, but instead being, being very much of a scaredy boy. Well, glad this one survived, because, geez. Oh, heat did I get curse splatted back there. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Tuesday is our Thanksgiving thing. Jackie's been cooking all day. It kind of sucks that I've learned to like not assist. It's like not my place. I kind of am just in the way. I don't know. It feels like when I try to help with the cooking, it's mostly, oh my god. It's mostly me like not contributing in the way that is most helpful. So I've stopped doing it. And it sucked because I actually cooked a lot back in the dia. Back in El Dio. Are these both free for me? Neither of them are great. We're gonna have ourselves a lot of fucking blue weapons. One more. That's it. Nah, one more. We want to be tougher earlier. If I die, well, Padelphia. Yeah. Double yuck. What's this energy? Oh, it reloads all 6 real quick. Ooh. I really wish I'd been not hit a bunch of times. Not hit. Now I got 4 hits I can take, or 4 trap rooms sabotaging me that I can have happen. Before I get some health. So, kind of the biggest risk I've ever taken with this game. In quite a while. Oop. Oh boy. I'm gonna be a little cautious. And I know what everybody says about this weapon. It does more damage if you don't charge it. Well, shut up. There we go, we're fine. There we go. Now it's 6 to death, which is a lot more to work with. The ideal way to do this is to charge one and just trigger pull. But since I actually used the trigger, it's actually a little harder for me to just do that. I use the trigger instead of the button. So just having a disjointed press is a little bit more difficult. I can't believe that worked. I was certain that the thing was just going to put out the fire and it was just going to have been a waste to throw the fire there, but that worked really, really well. Of course it's locked. Of course it's... I mean, I think it's actually just like a 50% chance if it's going to be locked or not, but I don't like it. I wish it was a 0% chance. Because I like getting into that without it spinning one of my very, very small number of keys. You know what I'm seeing and saying? Come on, done. You can reload faster than that. I didn't need to shoot that many. Or if I was going to shoot that many, I should have spread them around a little bit better than that. I don't know, man. I've been playing a lot less of this game. And by a lot less, I mean, like, not literally once every day. Still enough for one video every day, but not literally once every day. Weird. Something just twitched on my computer and it distracted me. Back to pool. I really would like to just get the boss part of this whole thing done with. And then deal with all the horse shit and shenanigans. And probably locked, or not locked, but fused treasure chests. Yeah, I don't know. It's not that I'm like falling out of interest with this game. It's just that like I've been really, really into Ring Fit Adventure, and I've just been really disappointed with streaming. Not that like the stream has changed in any way, because it definitely hasn't. It's just that like I feel like the viewership is completely done, which is again something I fully understand, and no one's responsible to that. But like, you know how I get. You know how baby mode I get sometimes when I'm like, no one's watching. I don't know if that's doing good damage. It looks like the explosion is not doing literally any damage. You know, another thing that that's been on my mind a whole hulk of a lot is freaking the Cybertruck. So we're talking about getting Jackie a Tesla. Not now. We're talking about getting our Model Y, which is kind of the middle of the road version of it, a little bit bigger, roughly the same miles. I think either 280 or 300 mile range on it. More space, and like we'd probably be doing that once she. Yeah, that explosion is not doing anything to me, so we won't be using that anymore. But once we have her Nissan Leaf at a point where we can trade it in, getting her a Tesla, because that was the plan initially. It just was, we hadn't prepared ourselves, right? She wasn't ready for it when it was time to be ready for it, basically. Dude, are you fucking kidding me? Oh, sweet. It brought out a new and incredible secondary gun for us to have, along with our first primary gun. This secondary gun is a wonder. It's a wonder. It's called the Blunder. Bus. Those two S's. It's not like a kind of bus shit you drive or ride in. It's a kind of bus that propels objects quickly. Oh, I wonder what's in a blunderbuss. So the way a blunderbuss works, from my understanding of having read a few books once upon a time, is that you just put like broken dishes and stuff in it, and then kersplow, kersplode. It just propels them out. It like just pushes a thing forward that shoves stuff. So it's not about accuracy, it's just about crazy, violent action. And I gotta say, that sounds dope. There, there's way too much money used. Getting rid of these two. Yes. And sorry, Deagle, it's time to skedaddle. What is this button? There's a new button on this. Start replay buffer. I don't know what that means. Oh, the world is a lovely, lovely place. Now we can get some curse. Now we can get some cursing. That's cool. Now we can get some curse. Now we can get some cursing. That's cool. Now we can get some curse. Now we can get some cursing. That's cool. Now we can get some curse. Making a new rap song. I'm making a new rap song. It goes like those words I said a little while ago. Ooh, 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 ooh. I still don't have anything that I would love to use with it, but I guess I'll use the EtG. Thank you very much. It's like slightly better than my starting away appin'. What are we selling? We're selling. What are we selling? Oh baby, we're selling. Like, it's got better range and accuracy, so it's worth a use. Even if it doesn't super duper feel like it at all times. Oh, dude. Wow, it actually has a ton of shots per clip. I didn't realize how many. Not a lot of damage per shot, but a ton per clip. Per clip. I've been playing a lot of Isaac recently. Not like a ton, but I've been playing it a lot more than I had in the last few months, which was 0 amount. Just because I've been on my Switch a lot for Ring Fit, and you know, I like just kind of wanted something to do. Mario Maker's kind of stagnated as I expected to, and for exactly the same reason. A game where you need people to play your levels would always stagnate. Nobody to play your levels is why. It's the liaison for the liaison. Why is this a tranquilizer gun? What's the reference? What's the angle? There we go. There we go now. Ooh, let's go. Why does it have such crazy knockback? I'm not complaining at all, but like, that seems weird for a tranquilizer gun. I mean, I guess a tranquilizer gun wouldn't have much stopping power, so it would just have to have that. I don't fucking know. I don't understand why dodge roll do what they do. What they do. Run out of ammo soon. It's a pretty good gun. Let's use this. Another kinda shitty. Oh no. I'm scared. Oh no. Oh no, it's so weird how actually nervous I get when fighting those guys now. I'm feeling mini boss. Good shot. Oh my god, thread the needle twice. Oh wait. The accuracy is low. What the fuck? Oh. Must have been a splodum behind him. Must have been exploding behind him. It must have been a beautiful. Apparently Bing Crosby, and that's someone I don't know too much about. Alright, Trank Gun. Trank Gun's getting some ammo. Some ammo. Okay, well, that's the whole floor, I guess. Sans something. Fuck, dude. What the fuck? These are not boss weapons. Okay, this. I guess we'll use up Ab's tent. Just have it at like continual damage instead of good damage ever. I don't fucking know. This is like a pretty abysmal. It's an abysmal situation we're in terms of weapons. I guess just stick with it. I mean, it's working. No diggity. Still not really anything to work with, but we're getting closer. We got the Master Chief gun or whatever. Give us a little tiny baby bit of leverage, but oh my god, the old king is gonna live forever. Get out of here, chicken. The fight's not with you, chicken. Lord. Hammersea. Okay, yeah, I have, like, not even anything to sell. Still don't have two keys. Bum bullets will be helpful. This one, I think, was where the secret room was. Still don't have 2 keys to rub together. Oh, nice and ring and true. Malamina. First floor gave us 2 keys, and that's all we got. That's all we've gotten so far. What the fuck is a replay buffer? From the first to the last of it, the whole and not the half of it. Me and Chloe close like Bethlehem and Nazareth. This is gotta be, this is like got to be just like all skill. I'm not gonna get like any help from weapons on this one. Maybe some items, maybe eventually. But like, weapon sitch is despicable. Oh, here's something cool that happened. I kind of forgot about it because it's been a long day. But I was driving through a hailstorm today. Just like out of nowhere. Clear, bright, beautiful, sunny, winterish day. And then spontaneous hailstorm. Like, just while I'm on the road. And you know, I'm still a little worried about old Borchla getting damaged. We don't have a Tesla for Jackie yet, so I don't want us to both be stuck with the Leaf, which hasn't even earned itself a name. That's how unimpressed we are with it. It's like... Okay, so there's two things. One, our expectations have risen because we've seen what the creme de la creme of the electric vehicle world has to offer. What the tip-top feels like. But two, it just like, it doesn't really do anything different besides just not cost gas, you know? That's got the sling in it. I'm probably gonna open that before we fight the boss. So I got a real slinging suspicion. Think you can hit me with your stupid shots, you idiot? Let's do it. Let's just fucking do it. It's not a sling, we can still get a gun from this guy. This is, like, this is atrocious. Active item is still not even useful. Oh, I could cheat it a little bit. Okay, that's not fast enough. It's good damage. I could use that for rune clearing and just basically have like a very cheap mega hand. Or not cheap, but very bad is what I'm going to say. Mega hand's pretty cheap. It just doesn't do enough damage. Oh. God damn. Some good dodges. I'm not gonna, like, be too pissed off at the turnout on this fight as long as I don't spontaneously start to take a bunch of hits. I used two blanks, which, like, I say I'm gonna give myself a little pat on the back for that, because I usually withhold and then just take a bunch of damage like a chump, and I actually did the right thing and just used my renewable resources to my advantage. Raiden Coil is not what we're looking for. A Thunderclap, the thing that sounds like a genetic, not genetic, but an STI, STD. Ice water! How fucking wonderful! That's the big turnaround right there. Well, this gun is still not, or this game's still not giving us too much. Wait, does Thunderclap still light me on fire? These are the enemies to transfer. Alright, so... only use 20. Weird. So we'll do this, because we still need something for bosses, and... I mean, that's actually a decent weapon for every regular boss, pretty much. Which means no Bulbats to deal with. So no secret here. It's no secret that there's no secret. Dang. I thought I lucked out. You had the unaffected path. Ooh. I just realized something. I never go the other way for that one. Or I never do the skip when I'm coming from the other direction. Yeah, I don't know. If we get Jackie... Does it make sense for us to get the Model Y, which has about 280 or to 300, oh my lord, miles on it? Or should we get her the 250 mile range truck? That would be really big and super silly looking. But she can move all of her paintings and stuff. The Model Y would give her more... What the fuck? Would give her more space to work with, but it wouldn't give her as much as the truck. And I think they're right in the same price range, which is fucking ridiculous. So where are the secret rooms? Oh, wow. Okay, that's a good one. And we didn't get a weapon at all besides the thunder crap. So we're still pretty much in the middle of a rough situation. I don't know even what to use. I guess we'll use this. Hopefully get some levels with it and then some ammo. But just trying to figure out what has the most bang for the buck, you know? What'll be most useful if leveled. This one's problem is not its damage though, it's its damage. So I don't know. What's up, baby? We're just knocking? I don't know, man. I need a fucking weapon. I'm gonna run out of ammo extremely soon here. Not even like a third of the goddamn way through the floor. Potentially. Oh, there we go. But even still, that you know, we've just seen a preview of what'll be a problem later. Do I have poison protection right now? Chromium update. That shit out of here. What the fuck was that? Exotic is very good. And we can sell some money for it. We can use our very limited number of keys a little better with that. That'll be great right there. Down to 30 or so. Wait, nope, 40. Right, exactly where we want to be to fully refill that. Yeah, Jackie gets super worked up when we are having people over. Cleans the whole house. There's another thing that I feel like I can't really be a part of, because when I try, it's like, I don't know, it comes back to bite me in the butt parts. Okay. Do at least this room. sense of irony. It's got a real sensei irony. Here's another thing that could happen. I could get hit one time. Wait, let's just go to the boss now. I think I'm at full, or close enough. Do my bees do greater damage the greater my damage? Or is that just Isaac flies? Yeah, that's just Isaac flies. Not everything's Isaac. Rufus. And I almost said my real name. Devastating. So that worked. We can't continue with this. We'll start anew on the next floor. A new start, but let's use this a little bit to keep it going. At least two. How much is this? 42? How much do we get? 56. So 14 more. So now I break even in terms of hearts. Wait, no. Now, no. Wait a second. Now, no. So far, I still have the same thing going. Neat. I think I still have the level 5 going at this point. We'll do a little more. We're trying not to get hit, right? So we might as well be a little Rixie. We went a little Rixie in the early stage, and look where we are now because of it. Here. Still alive. Still kicking and dumping. Dicking and pumping. But if I need to, I can switch my guns back and have, like, a fresh, clean start. The amount of ammo I have. And the fact that I can kind of passively let my friends do all the work. Bees and turds. And still counts? Huh. I mean, I guess I knew that. But I feel like maybe I didn't. This is such a weird, different instance of the game with, like, money being a thing that you can make. It's not a constant worry like it used to be. Money wasn't a resource before, it was a problem. I think the two most recent updates have, for the first time, turned that around. God, it's gonna be a long walk. I guess we should do this. It feels pretty stupid and also scary. But that's not gonna change. This might be the way we have to go anyway. We should definitely do it when we have the most damage output. Oh, are you kidding me? There's another blood bimbo? Bimbo is the one that cracks me up the most. I do need to go straight for the boss, though, because I need to go bossward when I still have armor, I still have this charge, and I still have the most ammo I can have for this thing. Okay, I lost all of that, like, pretty much all at once. Why do you have to wake up early? Okay,
I'm not like terrible.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna finish this video I'm recording. We'll come up. Okay. So I'm guessing you're not doing sushi?
Are you?
I don't know, no. I don't know, like, are we not eating anything until 5 o'clock?
Like maybe cereal or something. People are coming over at 3.
Sushi's at 1.
I mean, I'm not going, but like.
Okay, I won't go.
You can go. I wasn't sure what the plan was with you and Nate.
Yeah, I haven't really talked to him. He just got back. If he's even back now. He said he was going to be back around 11 tonight. So, I don't even know, but
I thought the plan was just that we were doing.
Okay, well, not eating until 5 p.m. I kind of assumed would be ridiculous to not have anything besides a cereal bar or whatever until then, because I'm not going to be able to. I mean, not if you're cooking all day. There's not going to be any.
You're free to do whatever you want. You can go to sushi. I just figured it'd be a little close because people are coming over at 3.
I've never been there until 3 o'clock, though.
I mean, dinner's probably going to be ready around 4 or 5-ish.
Okay, I won't go.
Do whatever you want, babe. I just didn't know what the plan was.
Okay. I mean, the way that you're talking about it, it sounds like you'd prefer it if I didn't, so I won't.
It really doesn't matter.
Okay. 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 Fine time for that. Damage isn't as high as it could be, but it's not terrible. I'm just not gonna touch that. Oh, fuck. Oh. I actually probably am gonna touch it. As you can currently see that I have touched it. And I'm not going to use it. We're going to just use worse weapons without our buff and probably, potentially at least, lose our thing. Just because, like, this situation that we're currently in is actually a good one with the fire. Because I just got the Ring of Fire protection and at the same time-ish. And that wasn't even really bad in any way at all itself, too. Even more fire stuff. Yeah, I don't know. This Thanksgiving stuff has been pretty weird. With, like, not being able to help in any way and still being kind of this feeling of, like, guilt about not doing enough. It sucks. I'm, like, not able to help, and I feel terrible for not helping more. I don't know. Don't know what to do about it. So, I think I just want the camera off, I guess. Just for the rest of this one. I've never done that before. I've never turned off the camera, but I'm feeling like weird today. In a general way. Not a lot of ammo left on that one. I guess we'll just do the thing that I said we'd do. Ammo sucks. The guns that I have are terrible on this run. Just terrible. Maybe if I get some armor, I can do more with the, AC-150 or whatever it's called, but right now I'm just gonna do this slow bow style. Slow bow style. Safety in fire. Safety in fuego. Yeah, that's the unsafe part of the safety in fuego strat. Is invisibilities. Lame about life right now. Just gotta stay untouchable. Whoa! Scares. Fucking game, man. I need to go there by the end. This depends on if I get another a bit of curse or not. Or another bit of key, I guess. No, well, we'll definitely get another bit of curse. We'll get monster blood as well. Thank you for taking that from me, rat, because I didn't want it. And then I guess we'll just use this up. Or no, let's just use this up. What a weird, like, very understated run. You know, nothing big and bold has happened. We do have infinite blanks, but, you know, that's not that big nor that bold with the way this run's been going. Green chest for some curse. This at what, like 5.5? I don't really care about how much curse I have as long as I don't have like 7. It's not like an extreme number or something. Motherfucker, you've gotta be kidding me about that. I cannot... Whatever. That was a little hard to accept. Oh man, just like one room clearing gun. So good. there just ripped a big fart. Sorry, I kind of forgot I was streaming because of the no camera on mode. Yeah, sorry, I keep looking at my phone because Nate's texting me about the festivities tomorrow, which I guess we never really got like super clear start time and all that established. Also, I just want to use this gun up, and we'll just switch over to just the RC rocket. This is really just one of those guns that, like, it's so good with any bullet multiplier. Really? Maybe I'll just do camera off silent runs to fill some of these. Like, that would take a bit of the pressure off, but kind of what's the point, you know? I don't know why both of the items were weapons on this floor, but whatever. Let's just finish this one up and go to bed. Good, we got the map. Let's burn through some of this bullshit. This is the wrong way. Am I stupid? Why do I have the map and I go the wrong way? Stop hitting me, self. Wow, almost missed that jump. Would have been cool 1-4 earlier. Game. Alright, gonna run out of ammo in this room. Of course not, because these fucking things for some reason are targets. Those should count, by the way. In case anyone wanted my input about what should count towards metronome. I think they do. You want my input, that is. This is a bunch of bosses, right? Bunch of big boys, big chunksters. Big chunky spawn. I'm gonna use up this gun in this room alone, because I actually have no other damage buffs or anything. I mean, this guy I don't even need to shoot. It doesn't even count. I didn't need to shoot for any of those guys. If you want to be real. So if it is. Let's burn up this one a little bit. One guy, but he's a biggin. I feel like I just need boss weapons. I don't really care about... True. You know what? I actually have a weapon that's like good that I could use on the way there. And maybe even using the flame. Improving how good it is. Just you shut up and wait and see. Just you shut up and wait and see. Oh, well, we're definitely not going to have enough time for this to even face the strategy on this late point. Wow. I almost got hit there. This would be such a hard weapon to use in the first phase of Glitch anyway. Charge. Get real close. Sometimes I swear it's like the bees work, and sometimes it's like they don't. Sometimes you feel like a butt, and sometimes you're stoned. That's a lot of damage. Sometimes you feel like a nut, and sometimes your scrote is already good. I need to change that to butt. Okay, so it's not that hard to use on the first phase. Sometimes you flow like a bug, sometimes you do not. Sometimes you do not. Ooh. No, my positioning was good or bad. Good Bob. This gun is very strong. Holy crap. The hit I always take. I wonder how this looks. I haven't like caught this one on the stream. I've seen the frame rate or the bit rate dip. We should try to block that one. Oh, we still got an LG. Get 216. Now I need to go find out if I'm in trouble for saying sushi. Could have been worse. Could have been worse.